Hi there, good morning. Welcome to Whirinaki Forest Park, Conservation Park. So, I'm going to be doing some hike today to a waterfall. There's lots of cool, nature-y things to see. I hope y'all enjoy my footage. So it goes through a podocarp forest, which is like an old growth forest here. So lots of tall trees and animals that live here that don't live in a lot of other places. So it should be pretty cool. I hope y'all enjoy. So this hike, it's about 6.5 miles, I think. It's pretty flat, relatively. It goes along a creek, kind of canyon gorge thing. So it should be pretty good. Pretty good hike. I'm excited. I saw some pictures on Instagram, of course, and that made me decide to want to come here. So, cool. Ready to see it for myself. I think it'll be pretty cool. And I hope y'all enjoy seeing it too. Another reason I decided to do this hike today is because it's like a really hot weekend today. Out on the coast where I was a couple days ago, yesterday, it was supposed to be 38 degrees, which is like mid-80s, I think. Which with the humidity and the UV is really high, it's just hot. But here, in the woods, in the mountains, it's only supposed to get up to 28, so much nicer temperature. So I'm excited about that. That waterfall was so cool, and it wasn't even like the main waterfall I'm going to see. I didn't even know that was going to be there. I just stumbled upon it. It was pretty cool. So I hope y'all enjoy my my hike here. I'm enjoying it. So. Okay, I made it to the halfway point on the trail. Look at this. I'm above the waterfall. And I'll show you the other side. There's some rapids up there. It's pretty cool. So I just had the craziest interaction. I think this guy was literally an NPC. Before I even see him on the trail, I hear him like shouting kind of like, and they call this a mountain bike track. Which, interesting, I wouldn't call this a mountain bike track. It's very muddy and I wouldn't bike on this track. But he then comes around the corner, sees me, says the same thing. They call this a mountain bike track. Exact same thing to me. And I talked with him for a sec. He asked me how much farther to the waterfall, if the trail gets better, you know. And he goes off in the way. And then like literally 20 feet down the trail, we go our separate ways. 20 feet later, he goes again. And they call this a mountain bike track. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, I think that I'm almost to the gorge. I'm gonna check it out. I've seen pictures of it and it looks pretty cool, so I hope y'all enjoy. Okay, this is the gorge. It's pretty cool. I believe this all is called columnar basalt. And it's a type of volcanic rock that as the lava cools, it comes down, it cools, and then it cools rapidly, so it cracks into these vertical lines, creating these columns. And this stuff has been eroded by the water down here, you can see. So not only is it columnar basalt, but it's eroded on the bottom and it's covered in moss and other epiphytes on the top. Super cool. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed my little geology lesson about columnar basalt. I'm not a geologist, I just like cool rocks, so take what I said for what you will. It may not be 100% correct, but it's from what I remember off the top of my head about cool rocks. Okay, so I finished that one hike. It was very cool. I hope y'all enjoy. But I decided to do another shorter hike that's right from the same parking lot to a different waterfall. However, there's a sign saying that the bridge is out. So I'm actually going to see how far I can get. I've come to my first obstacle. The trail is kind of gnarly, so we'll see what we see. Yeah, this bridge does look closed to me. Must have been a flood here at some point. Yeah, there's the remains of the bridge are all piled up down there. So, I guess that's as far as we're going. Oh well. It's still pretty. I can hear the waterfall, like I'm close. It's just, you can't quite get to it. Oh well. Back to the parking lot. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all have enjoyed my video. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends. Or don't. I mean, it's up to you. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.